What's happening?
Chris is importing characters I pre-made.
Okay.
Oh, you ugly.
Okay. What is that stuff in the bottom there? You're eating your girlfriend at the table, TMI. So we have actual character like tokens that we'll have.
Chris is going to have to give you some, and then you modify them.
Okay. Do we modify them through this app? Or?
Yes. Basically, what you're going to do, like I've got the two that are on the screen now. You basically right-click on it and go down to I think it's Edit, View. So basically, you either right-click on it to open the menu up, or left-click and hit E. And that opens up a basically like a 6-tab character sheet, and just basically you're going to start on the first tab and then just go through it.
Cool. What is the character on the right? The crocodile thing.
Yeah, it's my pet Spinosaurus.
Oh. Wait, so what is your character?
I've got the wizard man is a druid.
He's a druid. Gotcha.
Yeah, going for the whole reptile thing. It's going to be fun, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, seems cool. Like I said, this is my first time playing, so I'm new. Oh,
Hello,
hello.
Hello, loud person.
my name is Drew. Am I loud?
Just a bit.
1 second. This is also my first time playing
Okay, cool. Anyways, I'm Lance.
Pathfinder.
I'm Lance. Chris is whatever. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll help when I can.
All right.
Sam, are you Dig Ol' Biggie? Is he?
I don't think Sam's here. He's the Discord username, right?
Yeah. Drake, you logged in as Boffa, right?
What'd you say?
You logged in as Boffa,
Alpha?
or both.
Oh, with Bofa? I'm having a hard
So I guess it
time.
means Dig is Jordan.
Do I have to register an OGN account?
Oh, are you asking me what name my username is?
Yeah, your D20 username.
Oh, okay, it's Dig Old Bickies.
Aye.
What's your name, Jordan? Oh, he's Bofa. Wait, so we're both at Dig Old Bickies? That's good.
We also gay.
I feel like I need to change my name now. Thanks.
Is this all on the D20 website?
No, it's on the.
Sorry, you cut out there.
So there's a D20 Pro app. You can download it, and once you get it installed, you just click on Join.
All right.
How do we see the other people in the game?
So if you click up on the D20 on the top left, there is a game log button.
Got it? Oh, I did not see this. Okay.
Yeah, so that's your generic.
Should I
It
get
won't-
the 32-bit?
Uh,
Sam off?
it won't matter. It's just going to run on your desktop.
Okay. It won't
So-
really affect anything.
No, it shouldn't. I mean, it's memory uses mainly. So the game log shows like your dice rolls, like the saving throw from when I was messing with the pet. So it has basically it has chat and game mechanics, and then you can go to either chat or game to get one or the other.
Okay.
Which we usually don't use game chat too much since we've got voice over IP. So.
Yeah.
So like I was saying, once Chris gets those characters assigned to you, just basically click on them, right-click on them, go to View, and that's going to open up the tab, or excuse me, the window where you can start editing the character.
Got it. So, let's see. On my character sheet so far, I've got all my character actual, like his background and everything like that. I've got his stats. I've got the skills that he should start out with. And then I haven't done feats or special abilities yet.
Okay, no problem.
I'll need help with that.
So first thing, what are you playing?
I'm playing a pact wizard.
Right, so human, what?
Oh yeah, human. Let me read it off to you.
Oh no, that's fine. So, did you have your character window already open?
Mm-hmm.
So what I was going to say, down at the bottom of the sheet, there's a class slash type. And down at the bottom of that, there's a drop-down box. And go through there and pick wizard.
Bottom of the first page?
Yeah, like if you see down at the bottom, it says like apply, dismiss, and then you've got the tabs above that. Just above the general tab, there's a window with a blue bar that says class type. You're going to want to go through that list, find wizard, and hit add on the right, and that's going to add your first level wizard in the system. It's really confusing when you get started, but it's very intuitive once you figure out what the hell's going on.
Oh wait, do you mean in the D20 Pro?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I was looking at my character sheet and I was like, what?
Yes. Right-click on your character sheet. No.
Okay. Okay, tell me that again really quick, because I was looking at the complete wrong
Okay.
thing.
So find your character tab, or find your whichever character is yours, and either left-click on it to select it and hit E, or right-click to open the menu and do View.
Okay. View, there we go.
So it should bring you to the View Game Creature window.
Yes.
Okay, the bottom of that center, there is a class/type, and there's a drop down below that. Hit that box, go all the way down, find wizard, and hit add.
Gotcha.
And it should add
So
wizard.
confused.
Yeah, like this software is really confusing. And then once you get used to it, it's second nature. But like I said, once you hit add, it should add the class, the level 1, and have your hit die type.
Got it.
Okay, so past that, the next thing to do would be to probably start inputting your stats in on the left.
Got it.
So click on the first, not the actual like strength button, but the box next to that, and input it in there.
Okay. I'm gonna pull this back out. 12 on dexterity.
I'm having a hard time getting my character sheet up. You said
I have a hard
E?
time getting a lot of things up.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so you can click on the character icon, left click on it, and hit E, or right click and go to View.
Yeah, none of that's working for me.
Try clicking on the character first, or right clicking on the character. And it also helps if Chris has assigned ownership of it to you. Hint.
You haven't logged in yet. Are you logged into the D20 as vulgar?
Yeah,
Jackass. All right, now try.
there we go. Okay.
Hey, what's up, Sam?
Hey.
All
Alright.
D20 Pro, should I create an account or could I join as a guest?
Join as a guest.
Okay,
Otherwise you might pay.
right. That's what I was wondering.
You can
I knew
create
it
an
was
account, it
scripted.
just doesn't help.
Wait, what is space?
All right.
Yeah, the account is for basically if you're going to buy the software. Otherwise, you don't need one.
What does space mean?
Space. Where are you seeing that? Oh, space next to medium or next to size. That is the grid space your character takes up. You should be medium, so it should be 5. Reach should stay 5.
And reach is 5. Yep.
Yeah. So you're playing a wizard, so you're not going to adjust your speed, any of that stuff. So.
Mm-mm. Okay. Should I align my team as new or as party?
Yeah, don't worry about that. Chris will do it.
Okay, got it. And then I shouldn't need to change anything else, right? That should be it. I think. Item spelled. Okay. Yeah, I think that should be all that I know how to change so far.
Oh,
Oh, what's happening?
to join a game, how do I find your lobby?
Go to direct IP or whatever it is, the one with the 2, like yes or no. I believe it's the bottom of those 2 questions. And then you have to put in the IP address of vttp.noip.me.
It's
And you,
VTT, virtualtabletop.noip.net.
yeah.
Okay.
Or not me, I'm sorry.
VTT dot what?
No IP, as in no IP address.
All right. Do you space that out?
Nope.
Do you cap anything caps or just no IP?
Nope, just straight up NOIP.
All right. Dot.
Me.
All right. That's it.
Should be, yep.
Do I need anything for the host port?
Whatever the base is should be 10101.
Okay.
It's basically just
All right.
taking you through the firewall.
Firewall. Allow. Oh, I see you guys.
Hold on.
Oh my god, Jordan. Turn your sensitivity down.
Loud keyboard is loud.
No spells available. What is this? All right. How do I import
leave
stuff?
this and then rejoin it. I'm gonna leave and then rejoin because mine's bugging out.
Okay, what was that question?
How do I put my character onto this thing?
Okay, so you should have one of the characters assigned to you. I forgot what your name is or don't know what it is.
Drew.
Okay, Drew, so you're going to click on your character and then either click on it and hit E or right-click and hit View.
All right.
And then so
Cool.
first thing you're going to do is go to the drop-down box by General and pick your class and hit Add on the right.
Shit.
Jordan, you didn't
Okay.
add any classes to your stuff.
Cleric.
I went ahead and saved it though. That way you can just go in and do it.
Wait, should I hit Wizard Specialist or just Wizard for mine?
You want to do just Wizard because you're not playing a like Specialist Wizard, so...
Specialist wizard would be somebody that specializes in necromancy, abjuration, and thaumaturgy.
Okay. I thought I was thinking about specializing in conjuration, but or not conjuration. What was it?
Why isn't my thing actually like saving?
Why is my video-
If you're talking about the character sheet, it won't save until you hit apply and say, yes, I want to send to the GM to check the changes or something.
Yeah, it just sent me a creature update request for you. Then I click, it's got a button I can click and I can see what changed, which shows me that you have a level 1, added 1 level fighter with a D8 hit dice.
What is going on? Do you guys have this problem where every time like you mouse over something, it's reapplying the map over everything, like another time?
No.
That's really annoying. What's happening? Let me open it.
Chris, do you want me to separate rage and the rage power in traits, or can I put it in one?
That shouldn't matter. You can put that all in one. Rage, actually, you have to build that as an ability on the character sheet. I'll talk about that
really?
later.
Okay.
Yeah. The ability stuff can get really wonky, but once you've figured it out, it's not too bad. You just have to know what you're doing.
How do I add my domains? Do I just add the abilities and just sort of keep track of it?
No, it's the same thing as Rage. It's an actual action you build on the character sheet. So if you're getting, if you have your domains already picked, I think...
Health and luck.
Maybe it was conjuration that I was wanting to specialize in.
Chris, for some reason it's saying Druid spellcasting is not available for me.
Yeah, that's because you suck.
But
Wait, with this, would it be? Is it a bad idea to be a wizard specialist or no?
that's 6 of one, half a dozen of another.
Yeah.
Basically, specializing gives you the equivalent of a cleric domain spell. You get an extra spell slot that is only for your specialized spell. However, whatever your opposition spell is, or spell class is, requires 2 spell slots in order to use it.
Ah. Jordan, I see what you mean. All my stuff went away too.
I think it was Conjuration that I was going to specialize in, but I'm not for sure.
Have you played Pathfinder before?
No, I haven't.
In that case, I would actually recommend not specializing, just because wizards, they take a little bit getting used to. If you're not real familiar with them, I would say skip it and do that after you're more familiar with the magic system.
Got it. I've never played any Dungeons and Dragons before.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I would. You're going to have enough water you can drown yourself in with a caster, so I would say keep it simple.
Got it. And then apply, submit, updated creature to game master.
How many points do you let us point by with?
It's technically a 15-point buy, but I've got it set up with a specific array.
All right. How does that work?
You get a 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, and 8. Put in whatever ability you want.
Okay. 15, 14, 13, 12, 13, 8.
12, 10, 8.
12, 10, 8. 12, 18, 8.
Loud keyboard.
Yeah, I need to just clip all those. There's this actual piece in there that just makes that obnoxious noise.
Or you could turn on touch to talk.
That works too.
Or turn down
You can
max
also-
sensitivity.
Yeah.
That too.
There's there's a lot of things that you could be doing, but you just aren't.
Yeah.
Sir. Sir.
But in barnyard, I don't know what I'm doing.
Barnyard. Aw. Are we really going to bring Barnyard into this, guys? Come on.
Well,
Did you get the character update for my character or no?
I did. I was looking over it.
Okay. I just want to make sure that it did not send it because my game was bugging out not that long ago.
It sent it. Hold on, I'm going to save it because you're missing a couple things.
Okay.
First thing I see, it didn't add your class,
Oh, it didn't?
so I went ahead and saved it. Jordan's go.
Okay. So I hit add wizard, but it must have not saved it. Do I have to like double click it or?
You click on the box,
Mm-hmm.
scroll down to wizard.
Yeah,
Click
I
on
added it, but
add.
it didn't actually select it for some reason.
That's really weird.
Do you, with your human, do you add 2 to any one ability, or can you add 1 to 2 abilities?
2 to any one.
All right.
What you said you saw a few things that I missed. What else did I miss on there?
Let me go see.
Okay.
So let's see. What are you playing as? Human, right?
Yeah, human.
You need to add a +2 to whatever ability score of your choice you would like. Given that you're a wizard, probably int.
Mm-hmm.
the class being added onto it. I did notice that when you try to add wizard, it gives you a D8 of hit points instead of something else.
Mm-hmm.
That's more like one of those things to let Lance know, because we're gonna have to look at that later. I think something might have imported wrong.
Okay.
Because, for example, your wizard got a D8 and Jordan's fighter got a D8, when those should be a D6 and a D10 respectively.
Yeah, that does not sound right at all.
What do I have? Why do I have 27 passive mobs on the map? Oh, never mind.
How do I label, or how do I put in that I'm a
Math is hard.
How do you what?
put in that I'm a human?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I feel like there used to be a race box in here somewhere.
So why in the world does that keep happening to my game?
Ugh. I sent something to Game Master for review. I don't know what happened there.
Whenever you hit the apply button, it sends your character sheet to me to look over and make sure that it's all good.
All right. I do not think it's complete yet.
Oh, it is not.
Yeah.
Good news is, as you guys add like your character name to it, you'll notice your names change. So now it actually has your character name above your head and your player name below it.
Jordan, do you see this?
What?
You don't remember that? That's what it's doing.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I'm literally going to mute you, Sam.
Yeah, that's fine. This stupid webcam, I can't even find it. Where to adjust the settings.
What did you do?
I don't know. I haven't done anything. Usually it happens whenever, like after I click in the class box, that's whenever it starts happening.
That's really weird.
So what would the equivalent of Jamaica be here? What a speaking of Jamaican accent, man.
There'd better be a lot of limbo and a lot of filing jokes.
Oh, man.
Options.
So I'm going to just start calling the cleric Hermes. Had to think about it for a second.
Great. What's something he would say?
Great something of
Something
something.
about his wife's jerk
Great
chicken.
something about my wife's great jerk chicken.
Hello. The short version of where Jamaica is. Hey, Jamaica. Just watched that episode yesterday, actually. Is that there is a massive island chain called the Shackles that would be very similar to the Cuba and Jamaica and all of that. What the fuck is that called? The Caribbean.
Okay.
Lots of pirates. Lots and lots and lots of pirates.
That's wonderful, because Calistria is my deity.
Ah, that's fantastic, actually.
Hey, Chris, when you get a second, can you throw me a character token to mess with?
And how do you guys do your equipment buying?
Basically, when you start off, you have your money. You can either roll for it or take the average, unless Chris says otherwise. Most people just take the average.
Okay.
You can just buy whatever you want that's in the book that's not third party usually. More advanced, when we start playing, general rule of thumb is still everything that's not nailed down. You can usually resell it at half price. So,
All right. Can I roll for it with my luck bonus?
Also, did we ever get
I
race
laughed at
figured
that.
out?
Wait, so when I
As
really
far
do
as late race, the short version of it would just be to go on your character sheet and go to the notes section and put in your note that you're human and what you put your +2 in.
Chris, I changed my keyboards for you.
oh, that's much better.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It's not just for me. It's
No,
for
I figured.
Sounds
Like,
nice.
it's obnoxious that you have to, like, there's a ton of videos out there just for removing the plastic pieces that make that obnoxious clicking noise.
Well, why would you
That's
buy a
horrible.
keyboard that did that in the first place?
I don't know. I needed a keyboard. The shift key on this one doesn't work.
No, you wanted one that made a loud noise until we started
No!
making money for it.
I didn't
Yeah,
want,
that's exactly
no,
what
I
the
just
fuck
wanted the
happened.
stupid
That's
LED
exactly
light.
what happened,
All I
Dan.
wanted was
Get
to
over it.
rise my
Stop.
electricity bill. All right. I didn't want. I can't even
you
get on
have
the
that
computer.
keyboard that lights up.
That's all I wanted. Yeah, I didn't want to make the stupid
Yeah.
noises.
Yeah, my roommate has that same keyboard, and it also is very, very obnoxiously loud.
Is that one of the fire dancing keyboards?
Something like that.
Yeah,
what is it? The Black Web, the off-brand.
No, it was the one with the snakes on it, isn't it? The razor.
No,
Oh,
why would I
Jesus.
buy Razer?
I was going to say, don't make me disown you.
Drew, I work at Chick-fil-A.
All right, Jordan,
What?
Bye.
what were you putting your +2? Wait, you're playing human, right?
I'm playing half orc.
All right, what are you putting your +2 into? Because I don't see that in your stats.
I have no idea.
Hey, Chris, real quick. How do I save all the stuff that I just added?
Hit apply.
sending my abilities.
Say again.
Hit apply.
Okay. What? Mom?
As far as the stat block goes, if you're playing a half-orc barbarian, I'd suggest either strength or con, depending on whatever you want.
Half-orc fighter. Still
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Strength is easily your 2 hit and damage. Con is a +1 to hit points per level,
Why do you do this to me, game?
as well as a +1 to your fort
Oh.
save.
Chris, am I waiting for your approval on the character sheet?
Gotta
that why I'm
explain
not
it
saying it?
every time.
I know.
Sam, I want to know how you got a +20 to your strength.
Jesus.
Plus 20? Oh, 16, and it's +4 with the ratio.
Are you playing a full orc?
Full orc, +4 bonus.
Don't forget your minuses to, what's it, wisdom and int and charisma, I think, or something stupid.
Yeah, I get -2 to int, wisdom, and charisma. My guy is at least literate. I put 2 points in for you, Chris.
He has to be literate.
I are
to be
strong.
bodyguard.
I really wanted him to be like that. I seriously wanted him to be strong from Fallout.
Nice.
All right, back it up. What are the bonuses for orc? Plus strength.
-2 to int, -2 to wisdom, and -2 to charisma.
Wow.
What did you... something else is wrong on your sheet then.
Did I warn you guys this is all being streamed to YouTube?
You did not.
Now you
Well,
know.
there's your warning.
I don't know if I'll perform well under pressure.
That's fine. That's kind of the goal.
Do you know how to perform, Drew?
I do. I can't decide.
So I was going to say my hospital actually is running we've got a lady in Foundation that runs the Extra Life. She's like our associate with them. And so anyways, she got me and some other people involved in it. And the idea is I do stuff like this, stream it to YouTube. People look at it like, oh, that's cool, and donate money. It goes to the hospital.
Oh,
That's cool.
okay. That's cool.
Charity.
So yeah, and I actually got Chris to come with me for the first meeting, so that was kind of fun. But I mean, yeah, just don't scream like horrible, horrible, horrible racist stuff, and we're good to go. I mean,
I'm fighting the urge.
I know. I mean, I get bad with
It can be horrible. It can be like regular racist stuff, but just not horrible.
Can you use the B word?
What about being sexist?
just be yourselves. I mean, I'm assuming we're all nerdist assholes here, so.
No,
Yeah,
hold
okay.
on. No being yourself.
No B.
Chris, you can't be yourself.
My sons at least need to shape themselves up first.
Okay.
Womp
Hey, I
womp
got a
womp.
girl like you asked.
What was that about naked man?
Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
so do I need to put my feats and my special abilities and traits?
Yes.
Okay.
Ideally, you just up there at the top, start typing it in, and it should come up and say blah. You'll hit add, and then type in your feat name. And
That's one thing I will need help with.
so, Chris, like I said, when you get a second, throw me a token. I want to look at something.
Just go ahead and fuck your own sheet up.
Yeah, no thanks. It's already screwed up as it is.
You can rotate your little guy.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, man.
+4.
All right, I gave you a
Thank you, sir.
Test.
Okay, so
All right.
There we go.
I just
Am I all set then, Chris?
so I press. Oh god, I'm adding a bunch of random shit.
Oh, Chris, I love you.
Sam, no, you're not. Your character sheet looks terrible. Hold on.
Ouch. Oh, alright.
It's not that terrible, but it is terrible.
She's getting
Everything's terrible.
All right, so Drew on Zahid,
Yep.
playing as human, right?
I am a human cleric, yes. I keep putting in cleric, but it keeps like erasing it or something.
It's because it's in the middle of being judged.
Okay.
What'd you put your +2 in, Dex?
My +2 was in con, actually.
Took it from it. Well, doesn't matter either way.
But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Either one of them. It's 12 and 12. Does that look good, or do you recommend having some strength?
Okay, so what do I put for source?
Hold on. The short version is I would actually recommend you put your +2 into
imagine.
wisdom.
Into wisdom. All right.
Wisdom is your primary casting stat, as
Right.
well as providing your saves for basically.
That makes sense. Well, do you advise I have? Well, I won't really need Dex if I'm gonna be a primarily spellcaster.
Well, I mean, it helps. It gives you a little bit of reflex save, and then it gives you a point of AC per
does.
bonus.
It does, but I feel like I'd like a larger health pool because I'm gonna have
No
healing
argument.
spells anyways.
Yeah, I mean, my druid is basically I went 15, 10 dex, con, some int, and then minus charisma. But
Right.
basically charisma and dex are my dump stats.
Well, I've made the changes. I'm now at 8 strength, 10 dex, 12 con, 13 int, 17 wisdom, and 14 charisma.
How do you view other people's character sheets, like to see what they're playing as?
So unless you own it, all you can see is their story, and for most of you guys, there shouldn't be anything there. It's just blank.
Okay.
Alright. I
was just wondering
re-updated it
what
and sent it to you.
everybody's class was.
So I was looking at it, and it is defaulting everything to D8s. So you guys will need to alter your hit die down by the level, by the class level you added. You'll need to change that D type to whatever it should be.
Okay.
D6, right?
For
Do you know
for a
what-
wizard, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what clerics off the top of your head?
Should be a D8, I believe.
Alright.
If you just go ahead and change yours to what it is, then that should be good.
Sam, are you going to give your character an actual name? Or is it going to be Sam?
Oh! I thought that was just player.
Where is the hit die box?
So if you go back to the General tab under Class/Type, a hit die is the very, very last box on
Oh,
that.
yeah. Okay. Got it.
All right, so let's look at yours again real quick, Sam, since you just said it.
I didn't change anything. I didn't know what was wrong, so...
That's fine. That's fair. Let's look at it real quick. Lance, I just straight up accepted that. I don't know what you're messing with. All right, so all right, Sam, here's the short version on yours.
Alright.
You shouldn't have anything higher than a 19 if you're starting with a plus or a plus 4 to your strength. The stat block is 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 8.
Okay.
But you got like a 16, 10, 15, 12, 12, 10. Yeah, you goobered it up pretty bad.
So
I'm
it's,
laughing at you.
So I was going to say, the best thing to do is delete all that, start with everything at 10s, and then go through and put the stat block, the stat array that he gave you in how you want it, and then apply your racial modifiers.
Okay.
Chris, I was going to say, it looks like importing the character borked the spellcasting, because I added it on the other character. So the easiest thing to do is I'm just going to trash the import and copy it over to the new one.
Okay. I'm going to delete it real quick.
So I was going to say, the other thing I noticed is I'm unable to add abilities, so I don't know what that's about. So
That's because I believe it is under... Oh, that's new. Yeah, they changed that again.
yeah.
Anyways, just straight up delete the Zavs.
Leave it be for now because I don't have the import. I don't have the laptop setting up with me. I'll let you know when I'm done with it.
Hey, Lance, did you see the thing about being able to put in, when you click on the ability score, it's got a base and a plus?
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
My understanding
Submitted
is
for your approval.
my understanding with that is the modifier on the right would be the what excuse me for like an item adjustment or something like that.
I'm liking the using it for erase as well.
Yeah, I could see that.
Gambler is a profession.
Yep.
Hey, man.
Know that.
I was surprised
Yeah.
you hadn't taken that.
I'm just saying. I'm a priest of luck. I kind of want to be a sailor, though.
So unless you have a shit ton of skill points to use, I wouldn't suggest any professions. They're not extremely useful.
Right, I have one by default, though, as a cleric.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying you don't have to take profession if you don't need to or don't want to.
Could I put that towards anything else?
Yeah, I mean you put it to whatever you want.
Okay,
That's a
so if I-
charisma all there, vulgar.
Profession
Huh?
wisdom is under my class skills, so if I just don't take that, I could take something else?
Yeah, so the class skills, they're not requirements. What the class skills mean is if you put a point to that, you get a 3-point bonus on your roll, but you're not required to take it unless you absolutely want to.
Right.
So you're playing a cleric. The main things you want to keep in mind is diplomacy and spellcraft. Almost everything else is optional.
Right, but I feel like I might as well take a profession and then just not put any further points towards it.
If that's what you want to do. I was going to say, if you have any questions about skills, I would definitely suggest looking up either on the webpage or in the player's manual and read them in detail to see what they do.
Right. I just took a rope making as my something and then as my profession a sailor, and just because I feel like that may serve useful. I'm not really going to put anything towards either of those, though.
Where do I add my class skills in game?
Sam, you still don't have the 8 in there. You got 2 10s.
Oh, I just saw 8, gave up.
You got an 8. You got a 10 for your dex and a 10 for your wisdom.
Motherfucker.
Okay, I was going to say skills are on the bottom 4th tab.
Do we have any rank to start out with?
Yes. When you you know how you have skills per level? Basically, you go through and you put one. You can only have one rank per level in a skill. So if you want,
it's not one rank, per level. That is
Well, no,
what it is. I was
bas-
what you were
what I was going to say is basically you can only have 1 point in a skill per level. So you can't put, starting off, you can't put 2 ranks in something. You can only have 1 rank. And every time you level, it goes up 1, so you can add another rank to it if you want. For right now, if you want, like say you want profession, you would hit the rank and change that to 1. And then if you have something that's in class for you and you put a rank in it, you get a +3 bonus on the column over to the right, the miscellaneous one.
Right. Now, it says the cleric has 2 plus your intelligence modifier ranks per level.
Right.
Okay, so...
Pick any 2 you want.
4 ranks per level, so could I pick 4?
Well, what's your int mod? 2? +2?
Let me check real quick.
Sam.
+1. +1, so 3?
Yeah, 3. So pick...
like heal, linguistics, and...
Okay, so linguistics gives you an extra language. Since you have a +1 modifier, you should have common already, and you'll get an additional language for having a
Okay.
+1 modifier. So you don't have to take linguistics unless you want to.
All right. No, I think I'll be okay.
What I was going to say, I would recommend that. I think we need what was it? We need arcane and was it history that's recommended, Chris?
I'll put a rank into one of those, but not both.
No, of course not. I was just throwing it out there so we all can have that option.
Wait, on my class skills, should I just like pretty much copy and paste from the D20 PFSRD website?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Like if I go under my class on the D20 PFSRD, they have a list of your class skills. Are those the ones
Right.
that I should just use? Okay.
Wait, you don't have to use them. Those are the ones if you get them, you get a bonus in.
Okay. I feel like since it's my first time and I don't really know what all of these do, I'm just gonna go with those.
Yeah, I mean it's what are you playing again? Wizard?
Yeah, wizard.
Yeah, that should be plenty, perfectly fine for you. As a wizard, you want spellcraft.
I have a profession and a craft as well. What should I do for those?
I'd skip them honestly.
Skip one? Okay.
All right, I'm gonna send you my skills.
Wait, what is stone masonry? Can you build like golems and stuff with that or
No,
Okay.
that's like I'm gonna build a brick wall.
That's...
Golem's about juju, man.
Okay, so for wizard, you've got appraise, craft, fly, knowledge, all, linguistics, profession, spellcraft. The only things that I would recommend is spellcraft, knowledge, maybe fly. Appraise can be good, but knowledge would be I would basically pick up a bunch of crap in knowledge. Basically, as a wizard, you can be like, that's a so-and-so. I'm going to roll my knowledge to figure out what it is. So there's like arcane, planes, nature, local, and it's a few.
So I should just pick up all the knowledge things.
See, I'm really sucking at this.
I'm putting it in, man. That's how I know for sure. I got everything.
So I was going to say there's arcane, dungeoneering, engineering, nature, planes, and religion.
I got it.
Okay.
I would definitely say a 6 wisdom would make it so that you don't know that Shrek is an ogre.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to use Shrek.
You're going to get Shreked.
So,
With knowledge all, that means I can just pick up all of the knowledge.
no.
No?
It's
Okay.
it's one skill rank for each knowledge.
Okay.
So it's like I was telling, I think it was Drew I was talking to about the skills.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, we need history and arcane. Those are the two that the Adventure Path suggests we use. And he said he was going to get one, so you guys can sort out who wants to take one.
+2 in arcane now. I have +1 in history, but we may need more than that.
If you knowledge skills are kind of funny. If you don't have a rank in them, you can't use them. So it doesn't matter if you have a plus in or whatever. You have to have a actual rank in the knowledge skill to be able to use it.
All right. In that case, I just have +2 arcana.
Okay.
Okay, I guess what I'm asking is how many class skills am I supposed to pick up?
Okay. What's your int modifier?
My int modifier?
Yeah. It's a second number.
Okay,
Hold on,
that's
Lance.
+3.
So here. Think of it like this.
Wait.
As a cleric, you get 2 skill points per level, plus whatever your int modifier is, so 3. You get
Like,
5
he's-
skill points to spend on whatever skill you want.
All right. Are you talking to me or?
Gotcha.
No, I was
So-
talking.
So in other words, I'd have
He's a wizard.
5 points.
Yeah,
right?
I was
Yes,
meaning
sir.
Drake, but I said Claire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get 5 to pick. And like I
Now-
would,
You can only put as many ranks in any skill as you have the actual wording is hit dice, but you get 1 hit dice per level.
Got it.
I need to go off that for a second.
Okay, so all right. Should I
So-
really just go into knowledge then?
what I would tell you is do 1 point in spellcraft. That's a given. You're going to need that.
Yeah.
Praise, if you really want to, you can. It's not going to come up a lot, but it's basically you get to roll and try and guess what something's worth as far as a piece of treasure goes.
Okay.
The rest take linguistics and pick up some extra languages. That usually happens mid-game, like, oh, we ran into this weird thing. I want to know what this language is. Leveled up, I'm gonna say I studied this, and I'm gonna pick up that language.
Okay.
To start, I would go. I would do spellcraft, and then knowledges, and plus anything else that you think you might need. Swim, climb, if you want. Yeah.
Which knowledges should I grab? Just arcane and history, or what was the other one?
I think Drew said he's taking arcane, but it does not hurt to double up at all.
All right. And I should only put 1 rank into those 2, right?
Correct.
Slow down there, Sam.
Oh, my bad.
Every time you put in an apply effect, if I haven't accepted the next one, it's going to cancel it out.
Should I get anything like disable device or
No.
stuff like that? Okay.
Disabled device is like rogue only. Some of that stuff, if you're looking on the PFSRD, it'll show you basically some that you trained only available to this class, so on and so forth. But like I said, for knowledges, there's arcane, dungeoneering, engineering, geography, nature, planes, religion. Religion deals with undead and gods. Planes deals with obviously the outer planes, travel, that sort of stuff. Nature deals with
Go ahead.
nature deals with animals, humanoid monsters, giants, trolls, fae, that sort of stuff. Geography is what you would think. I'm sorry, I forgot history. History's in there. Local. Engineering deals with building things or learning how to break things. Dungeoneering deals with spelunking, monsters that live under the ground, aberrations, oozes, that sort of thing. Excuse me. Arcane, it deals with constructs, dragon, magical beasts, and things of that nature.
Okay, and since I'm a pact wizard, I should probably get planes and religion, right? Since I'll be dealing with deities from not where we
That
are
sounds
now.
that sounds like a good idea to me.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to read off to you what I have, and then you just let me know if that sounds good or not. So I have knowledge, arcane, 1 rank, knowledge, history, 1 rank, knowledge, planes, 1 rank, knowledge, religion, 1 rank, and then spellcraft, 1 rank.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. Now on those, make sure you put the +3 bonus over on the right for your having being skilled in them.
Oh, okay, so I do get the, alright. I get the +3
Yeah,
there.
but that only applies to your class skills. You don't get that in anything else unless you take a weird trait that says, like, Intimidate is a class skill for you.
Yeah. Hold up, I gotta reset it again. I don't know what it is, but every time something gets changed on there, if I hover over something, it'll reload another map over that thing for some reason, and it's really annoying.
One thing you can do, the window, the D20 window, if you have your character sheet open, you can drag the whole window down off the screen. So the character sheets are free floating outside of the app itself. So you can pull the whole thing down and just have it hovering over your desktop.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so let me go back and do that really quick. So I go into trade, or it was in skills, right? And then I go
Drew, that character portrait is kind of disturbing.
I get history.
I don't have many images on my computer. I just found that in a folder.
Hey, whatever.
That's okay. I actually made you and Sam twins.
I get crap. Okay, so then I get one in those, and then did you say I get, or where should I put the +3 at, and the miscellaneous to the right of it?
Yes.
Okay. And then, so now I have 5, so that'd be the 5 points that I used with spellcraft and the 4 knowledges.
Right.
And those are the only skills that I need to do right now?
Yeah, until you level up, that's it.
Got it. Okay. So, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and save that. That way it doesn't mess up at all. And then... let's see. Do I need... What... Did you guys do any traits yet? Or no?
Yeah, you should have... I keep clicking on my character sheet, hitting the talk button, and it's just writing shit in my character sheet, and it's like, so what I was going to say is you get 3 traits. You get two traits. They have to come from separate categories, so you can't have 2 combat traits. And then you need to pick 1 campaign trait, which Chris posted those all in the Discord chat, or pinned them on the chat.
Where do I find the traits?
Are those campaign traits the background things?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I'd like to be the merchant.
Yeah, knock yourself
Should
out.
build a computer in that. All right.
If you go onto the PFS SRD, there's traits there. You can also click on traits here, and it should pull the traits down as you look at them, and so you can click on them and see what they are. But it's probably easier just to look on the webpage.
Yeah, it's not showing up any traits.
Well, yeah, you have to start typing the name in, so you have to know what you're looking for that.
Trait bonus on knowledge, arcana, history, checks, and begin play able to speak and read. Upload watcher. Okay. Armor, family ties, weapons and enemies. Okay, I think I'm gonna be the scholar of the ancients. Oh wait, while you personally dedicated your life to a single duty, you study all religions and moral faiths. I'm hearing that terms okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a scholar of the ancients then. Do I need to write that down somewhere, or do I?
Yeah, I would actually go to trait and then click add.
Add. Okay.
Hit add new.
Add new.
And so in name, I would put in Scar the Ancients. You don't really have to mess with the source, categorize, and module project, but I would actually take copy and paste that text and paste it into the box there for the trade.
Okay.
So that one portrait looks like the guy from Tangled almost.
It's actually Medivh from Hearthstone.
Yep.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Hey, I'm the one that picked it out. Don't be that guy.
Thank you. That's a good choice.
Wait till you see what I'm doing for both. Both for Keegan.
Bofa.
Okay, and so I put that in there. I hit OK. I have the Scholar of the Ancients. Okay, and then I need to add So that doesn't count as one of mine, right? Or does that count as...
That's your bonus trait that you get.
My bonus trait, got it.
Then you still get to pick 2 other traits from the traits list. They just have to be different sources. You can't have
Got it.
2 religious
Yeah.
traits or 2 background or whatever it is.
Got it. Alright, let me head back to the trait. The more I do with this, the more I understand the D20 PFSRD website.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Let's see. Trait. Should I probably have a magic trait since I'm a wizard?
I mean, not necessarily. Just read through and pick some that you like.
Okay. Absolute loyalty.
Jordan, you like your portrait?
Yes.
Alchemical ancient adherent. When you suffer physical illness, disease, poison, ability damage, strength, dexterity, constitution, including hit damage, you gain a +2 trait bonus on will saving throws and mental strength. Arcane revitalization, arcane temper, and effect election dodge. Child of the moon. That. Okay.
Just to confirm, we're putting feats and traits.
Basically.
Yes.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Your English is terrible. Just copy and paste.
Love it.
Or can continue to be conscious after their hit point hit 0 and are staggered. Yeah.
Oh man.
That's exactly what you actually put.
I went without it. That's my excuse. It's a poor one, but it's mine.
You're such a disappointment.
Fuck off, Jordan.
Okay.
Your face is a disappointment.
Orc can see in dark up to 60 feet. I are high visibility orc. Orc.
Orc.
I see distance long. Okay.
Hey, good news. Somebody shoots magic missile into the darkness. You're going to see it at 60 feet.
And then you're gonna run out. Cool. Do you guys have like recommended traits for?
Well, I mean, there's a ton. I mean, there's a metric butt ton of traits. Off the top of my head, look at Hedge Wizard. It gives you a discount when creating magic items, like -5%, which is nothing when you start, but later on that is a massive amount of gold we can save. Chris, do you have anything else that comes to mind for a wizard?
Improved, it's not improved initiative with trait. There's a number of traits that'll give you a +2 to your initiative. I would definitely look into those.
Okay.
The faster a wizard goes, the better off you usually are.
Reactionary +2 initiative. That's a good one.
Is that an all the time, or does it have anything special?
No, it's just a flat bonus.
And what is that under? Like, what type of trait is it?
I want to say it's a combat trait. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I'll look.
combat.
The fighter. That's kind of funny.
Okay, let me add new. New trait is going to be edge magician. I shouldn't be adding like the level or categorizing type or module or anything.
No.
Right? I should just be putting the name and then.
Yeah, for traits, you should just put the name in, and it should like auto fill it out, and you just click on the trait you want.
And then I need to go to combat traits.
Chip just started streaming, but he's not in Discord, so I can't go make fun of him.
What was the one that gave you initiative?
Reactionary.
Reactionary. Got it. Sweet. Mr. Tree on initiative checks. Okay. And add new. Reactionary. I'm just copying and pasting the text from whatever it's called. The D20 PFSRD. For the description. Okay. Correct image. Okay. Initiative. Growing up with those new schemes.
I'll try to.
A +1 bonus on knowledge arcana and knowledge history checks. And begin play able to speak and read. That's fine. Okay, so do I need to put the +1 trait bonus on the knowledge arcana and knowledge history? Hello?